Hi, my name is Julia Gross. I am an occupational therapy assistant student at Nashville State Community College, and today I'm going to be going over my rheumatoid arthritis brochure that I have created for my client Annie, who is a 65-year-old female, recently diagnosed with RA. She has a daughter and son-in-law who often help to take care of her. So I'm going to start this video off by going over how I would use the brochure to educate Annie, and then we'll move on to the daughter and the son-in-law, and then how I would educate the community is how we'll end the video. All right, so using the brochure that I attached to the assignment, I'm going to pretend as if Annie was sitting right next to me, and I'm going to demonstrate how I would present this to her. Okay. Hello, Annie. How's it going? My name is Julia from Nashville State Community College. I am a student in the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program, and I have created you a rheumatoid arthritis educational brochure that I want to go over with you today. So I know that this is a very new diagnosis that you have. I know it's something that is causing you pain and discomfort in your daily life and your daily occupations. And so I wanted to take an opportunity to sit down with you and educate you on some of the most important things that you can do to help your symptoms. And I also wanted to teach you about what exactly rheumatoid arthritis is. It's important that you know what it is, and it's important that you can tell the people who are taking care of you and your community what rheumatoid arthritis is. So looking at my brochure, let's start out with what is rheumatoid arthritis. So it is the inflammation of the synovial membrane, which is the tissue lining the joints in the body, okay? So this is a progressive disease, and it causes chronic pain and can lead to deformities at the joints if not managed properly. So that's why I have this brochure, because we are going to go over some things that you can start doing to manage your RA. All right, so what to do to minimize the severity of the symptoms. So it's important to know that although there is no cure for rheumatoid arthritis, there are steps and precautions that can be made. And you want to inform your caretakers in your community of these steps and precautions. So let's start with sleep hygiene. Making sure you're prioritizing your sleep. Making sure you have a persistent bedtime. We want to make sure your bedroom is dark and cool and quiet. We want to avoid screen times, TVs, lights, computers, anything that's gonna keep you up later than usual. And we want to avoid working out before bed and big meals before bedtime, because that's gonna wake your body up when you're trying to relax your body. So why is sleep hygiene so important when you're diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis? It's important because sleep is the time that you give your body to recharge and reset and to rest. And so when you have a diagnosis such as rheumatoid arthritis, your body is already going through so much stress, so many changes, and so prioritizing that time to recharge is going to be ideal in improving your mood, improving your ability to make changes to your life. It's going to help your performance in your occupations. So the next thing we want to work on is joint protection and range of motion. So protecting the sensitive joints from overuse, too much pressure, and debilitating movements and positioning. So we don't want to be overdoing it with those joints that are sensitive. We want to be keeping up with moderate movement and range of motion in the stronger, less stiff joints to minimize the risk of those deformities happening. And also range of motion and movement is going to minimize the chances of the pain and tensing and the stiffness. And so here I have connected a link for you to use, and that's going to give you some exercises, some range of motion movements that you can start doing daily to keep that, flexibility and that stiffness at a low. So definitely utilize that link. Make sure we are keeping the body moving as much as possible without tiring ourselves out. All right, the next important thing is assistive devices. Assistive devices are majorly important when you are diagnosed with something such as rheumatoid arthritis, because they're going to make your life so much easier. So my motto is work smarter, not harder. We want to eliminate pain and fatigue. So you can purchase things such as key turners, built up utensils and handles for spoons, knives, toothbrushes, grab bars for living spaces, maybe mounted nail clippers, extended utensil handles, and electronic mixers, electronic can openers to eliminate the amount that you're, putting pressure on those joints. So assistive devices is something that we can definitely go over. We can give them a try in therapy, and we can see what is going to be the best fit for you. Last but not least, life is going to look a little bit different. And I included this on the brochure because I think it's important for you to know that you're not alone, and that working every day on accepting those small changes that you're going to have to make in your life, surrounding yourself with love and support, and giving yourself patience. All of that is key to being able to manage your rheumatoid arthritis. So once again, let me emphasize: hydrate, nourish, sleep, recharge, seek out therapy, take breaks, and be patient with yourself, because this is going to, change your life a little bit. So I ended the brochure with some range of motion exercises for you to use. And so I hope that this is helpful for you to manage your rheumatoid arthritis, and I am here for any questions.